This is the first time I've ever made a video, so I apologize for the way that I'm doing this because I've never done it before. This first video is just an introduction for the channel. I'm going to be trying to make a lot more videos of a lot of things that I do. I'm going to try and get into doing a lot of different projects, working on trucks and trailers, and probably driving some. If you look in the background real close, you'll see a truck sitting up there that I'm hoping to be driving to move things like storage trailers and that. But like I said, this is just an introductory video, and I have no idea how to do these editing or a lot of this complicated stuff yet. And it's going to take me a little bit of time to figure that all out. But today is the 30th of January, and I wanted to make this video today before I go to the hospital tomorrow for surgery. The reason, I know you're probably asking, why am I going to the hospital? Well, I have had a problem for the last several years that has caused me a lot of pain, and I went to 3 separate hospitals here around Atlanta. First one was DeKalb Medical, second one was Emory Hospital, the third one was Grady, and they all sent me home telling me there was nothing wrong with me. Well, the person that I live with by the name of Kaylee, hopefully in one of these videos she'll be willing to come out and see and do things with us. But she got tired of seeing me how much pain I was in and took me to a hospital called Northside Hospital here in Atlanta. And they finally was willing to do something. So when I went to emergency room, they decided, yes, there is something wrong with me, contrary to the other hospitals. So they scheduled some more tests, and come to find out, I got mass in my colon that has to be surgically removed, and it's a pretty big one according to the doctors. So I'm scheduled for surgery tomorrow. So if everything goes good, it'll probably be a couple months before I can actually get back to work according to the doctor. But when I can get back to working, there's several projects I want to do, like drive that truck back there. I also want to be working on tractor trailers. I have some projects, like I have what's called a headache rack that goes on the truck that I need to weld up some of the cracks in that and make some shelves inside of it. I'm going to do all this out of aluminum, and then I'm going to put some removable signs on the side of the truck, actually on the side of the headache rack. I never did like putting stickers on the paint job of any vehicle, so that's the reason I want to make these brackets and put them on the side of the headache rack that I actually bolt on to where you can just unbolt them, change some metal signs, and bolt it back up. That way you're not peeling on the paint of the vehicle or any of that. But also, while I'm making this introductory video, there's a few people that I want to definitely give prompts to. And seeing how I don't know how to do this stuff where you put words and stuff on the screen, and I'm sorry, I don't know how to do that, and everything I've seen on the internet, people want you to pay to get that kind of stuff done. And unfortunately, because I haven't been able to work for the last couple of years because of my medical condition, I don't have a lot of money. So I can't do that kind of stuff. So I've had to resort to putting this stuff on cardboard. One of the people that has made a big influence in my life is John Barker down there in Florida, down actually in North Fort Myers, Florida. I worked with him for several years. He is a great guy. He is a general contractor. And I have made up a sign to where you can actually go ahead if you need if you need any kind of work as far as contracting. He does all kinds of stuff. He does demolition. He actually has been doing underground work. He does pretty much everything from building house slabs to putting up structures to tearing them down. And it doesn't matter the size. It could be a garage or it could be a house. When I was working with him, we actually did a few strip malls. So he's able to do that too. So give him a call if you need any kind of work like that done. And yes, I have gotten permission from these people to allow me to give you their names. Another one that I want to let you know about is a guy by the name of Derek. He runs a repair business for trailers. He's stationed out of Carrollton, Georgia, and he does a pretty good job. If you need any kind of trailer work done, and you can give him a call. I mean, if he's not driving truck, you can probably get him to go ahead and work on your trailer. He does some mechanical work on trucks too. And he's a pretty nice guy. You just have to catch him. And there's another one here in Georgia, down in Tucker. His name is Chip Kofer. And Chip is a fantastic guy. He has helped me out so much. I can't even tell you how much he's done for me. But he runs a lumber company down there in Tucker, Georgia. And if you need anything to do with lumber, all you gotta do is give him a call. Him and his crew will get you set up, whatever you need done. And here's his information. Like I said, he runs a lumber company, so just give him a call. I mean, he's a great guy to work with. There's another guy, he runs, and remember I said I wanted to get into pulling storage trailers and stuff like that. Well, this next guy, he actually has storage trailers that he rents out. He takes them, puts them on property. He also will rent out storage trailers and store them on his property. He also does what he calls warehouse moves, where you go ahead and load his trailers and he takes stuff to the other warehouse and go ahead and bring the trailer back empty, and they just run back and forth until the job is completely done. If you need any of that kind of work done, or if you need something hauled in a dry van, because that's always guys dry vans now. Any place in Georgia. He only runs in Georgia. He likes to stay around Atlanta, but he'll run a little further away from Atlanta, but he will not go out of state. And his name is Jim, and he runs a company called JAG, Jim and G Group. So if you need anything like that done, here's his phone number. Please give him a call. I mean, he's always open for work. He'll try and help you out as much as he can. Just give him a call. But those people, they are great people to deal with. They're kind. I mean, they've helped me out so much that you can't put it into words. But like I said, this is an introductory video. I'm not going to be doing any kind of projects. We just got done cleaning the garage out. Me and Kaylee, we are whooped from yesterday, plus the two people we had come and help us, Rodney and Chris. They were great helps. So we're pretty much exhausted. But like I said, I want to get this video done before I go to Northside tomorrow. And if everything turns out good, I'll be making another video while I'm in the hospital to let everybody know that I did make it out of surgery and that I'm still around, and it'll probably be, if the doctor's correct, it'll be about 2 months before I'm allowed to do anything. But there is one last person I want to tell you about. I've had him do some polishing on rims and a tank and things like that. He does a great job for polishing aluminum. From what I understand, he does stainless steel. I've never taken any stainless steel to him. He's always treated me great prices. I imagine he probably charges me like everybody else, but prices have been great for me. And his name is Archie. And you can give him a call if you're around Atlanta. And if you need any kind of polishing done, just give him a call. I mean, he's 100% mobile, but you can take stuff to his house if it's small, like a rim or a tank or something like that. But he mostly comes out to you. Well, in this introductory video, I am getting a little more comfortable. I was really nervous when I started this, and then I just started talking. I'm not staring at the iPad. I'm not even using the camera because I don't own one. Maybe later on down the road, once I get working, I can maybe buy something like that. But I am really starting out on the bottom of the barrel. But I'm going to end this. Hopefully people will find this, and hopefully they'll subscribe and I'm not sure exactly what that bell does. I've watched some videos like Arms Family Homestead. I've been watching a lot of them, and at the end of the videos, they're always saying about how you hit the subscribe button, the bell, and that kind of stuff. I'm not sure what that all does. I'm real new at this. This is the first video I've ever made in my entire life, and that's saying something. I mean, in this day and age, just about everybody does or FaceTime. Selfies. That's what it is, selfies. Uh, and I've never done one. Never been somebody that really gets into videos and that. But with the projects that I want to be doing in the very near future, I think it would be a good idea for me to be able to show them, because there's a lot of things that I do that I basically think up in my head and figure out how to do in my head. I don't put them on paper. And I think that doing them on video will show people how to be able to do things like that. Like that truck behind me, one of the things I have done is I made my own radiator shroud and I put electric fans on it, which is something you will not run into out there working on track trailers. 99.9% of them are air operated clutch fans, and when they kick in, they take horsepower away from the motor. Well, I always wanted to put electric fans on a big truck, and with that truck there behind me, there's things that I've done to it. I fabricated certain things to make them work, and I just want to be able to show people how to do that kind of stuff. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully you do that subscribe and bell thing, and I'll figure out what it does when people do it. I'm not sure exactly how this is coming across, but I probably will upload this later on tonight, so it's done before I go into the hospital. And like I said, I'll try and make another one while I'm in the hospital. Well, everybody have yourself a good day, and hopefully I'll be making another video in a few days. Thank you.